seas beyond the years, thine and the vast cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to
What a beautiful rendition, Kirk. And now as we turn our attention to the game, Texas quarterback Colt McCoy, he can become only the second quarterback in NCAA history to win 4 consecutive bowl games.
Brent, you and I both know, and everybody watching knows, that for Texas to be able to win this football game, Colt McCoy is going to have to get in the rhythm and have one of those nights. One of the most accurate quarterbacks in the history of college football. Texas needs him to be mobile tonight. Alabama will play a lot of man-to-man coverage, so his feet will be important. And the other thing is great patience from Colt. Alabama's going to try to take away the short, easy throws like Nebraska and Oklahoma did, which will require him to be patient. He may not complete a higher percentage of throws than he's used to, but he's going to get some opportunities downfield for some big plays.
You would think that Alabama could control the clock with their Heisman Trophy winning running back, Mark Ingram.
Well, Mark Ingram comes into this game trying to buck the trend a little bit for Heisman Trophy winners playing in bowl games, especially the national title. Now, he is a very physical runner. If you've not seen him play a lot, you're going to be surprised to see how quick he is on his feet. The vision is outstanding to find the crease. The power, of course, to break arm tackles. Over 1,000 yards after contact this year. And then the burst. Outstanding speed. Now, if you think about it, if you're Texas, you have to take away the running game. That's why we turn our attention to number 12 on the Alabama side, Greg McElroy. He started off fast this year as a first-year starter. First 5 games, 9 touchdowns and 1 interception. Then he hit a little bit of a lull. The next 3 games, he started to force the issue. You can see the numbers. He's still winning, but 0 touchdowns and the 2 interceptions. After a bye week, he got back to basics, managing the game better, and you can see 8 touchdowns and 1 interception. Greg McElroy is the key tonight for Alabama's offense because Texas is going to crowd the line. He has to be effective on 1st and 10 passing, much like he was in the game in Atlanta against the Florida Gators.
One thing we should point out, when you go to practice and watch these 2 fine teams, if you were a scout for the NFL and you were looking for defensive personnel, you'd be drooling at the sight of these athletes, right?
Absolutely. Great speed on both sides, and I think that's one of the reasons they're here. You get so caught up in spread offenses and offensive football. Defense wins championships. Both these defenses are in the top 5 in the country, and that's why they're here playing the BCS national title.
And of course, it was 4 years ago when Texas last raised the championship trophy. This following that classic victory over USC. For Alabama, you got to go back to the pre-BCS days. 1992, Gene Stallings, he'd returned from the Cardinals of the NFL to coach the Crimson Tide. They beat Miami in the Sugar Bowl, and they wrapped up the championship that year. So, only the 3rd year for head coach Nick Saban. And I want to tell you, he has maintained tight control over this team all week long. Prior to the start of the ball game, we didn't see many of the Crimson Tide players come out early. It was the Horns who came out a little more relaxed, but it was Saban who was watching the clock, controlling the movement of everybody and everything. 2 entirely different coaching philosophies are about to square off here tonight.
Yeah, and one thing's for sure is Nick Saban has his way of getting things done, and so does Mack Brown. And obviously, both are very effective, Brent, as they both got here and have a chance at the national title.
Mad Dog Madsen, the strength coach, ready to turn him loose. And here